So Shanti, let's start from the beginning. What got you into writing?
So I've always really, really, really loved writing. I have memories of being in first grade and I would scribble on pieces of paper and I would tape them together and make these little books. So it's storytelling has just always been something that I was really interested in. But it wasn't something that I thought I could do as a kid and a teenager. I remember when I was younger, I probably wrote it down somewhere. I want to have a completely different job, but maybe if I am able, I could write one book and it would be cool. But what I didn't realize is I just wanted to write. I didn't want to do anything else. So as I got older, I still, I kept on writing. And eventually the pandemic came around and that gave me the opportunity to write my first book because I was stuck at home. I was I need to do something. I can't just be playing video games and watching TV all day. That doesn't work. I'm miserable. So I just started writing, and the story I started writing, it was really bad. It's called Biome Lock.
Okay.
And it's this alien invasion series. It was originally supposed to be one book. However, that book got so long that it just had to be split into 3 different books. The first 2 have been published, and the third one is still in editing. And it does have a place in my heart. It's a really nice book. I don't like any of my old books though, so nothing personal against Biome Lock.
Well, so that's interesting. To just try and tie in a little bit so that there's a connection from your books and what I'm doing right now, interviewing. I can tell you, this will be the 100th or 7th or 8th episode. I don't know which one. But I can tell you the first few interviews I did sucked. Right. And because you're just starting out, it's just starting new. So I'm not going to tell you what to think or how to feel. Right. If you feel like they suck. Okay. But it's a hell of an accomplishment in and of itself, because you first wrote this book when you were 14.
That one, I was 12.
Jesus, 12.
I was in middle school. I was so little.
Let me tell you something. I was 10 or 11 years old, and I was first introduced to the movie The Godfather. It's still one of my top 5 favorite movies. And I found out, it's a book. And I got the book, and at 10 years old, that book was a little too big, too dense, too explicit for me to read. But I said, I want to write a book. I'm going to do this. So I got on this little laptop. They were much different back then. They were these big, bulky things. And I started writing, and I had nowhere to go. I had a story in my head and didn't know how to formulate it. So I know this question was going to come later, but I'm going to go ahead and jump into it now. If you like that clip, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to catch up on all of our latest content. Don't forget to hit the notification button when you do subscribe so you can get updated every time we release content. We release content every day, whether it's an actual show or clips from the shows. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Also, don't forget our Patreon page where you can find our Talking Straight-ish and After Hours Uncensored episodes. That's patreon.com/unsolicited perspectives. But once again, thank you again for listening to Unsolicited Perspectives. I'm your host, Bruce Anthony, and I'm going to catch you next time. I'll holla.